Yep. Y'all know what time it is. It's Wednesday. It's hump day.
Hump day.
It's the middle of this week. It's Slick Talk with Osker D Day. And this is Slick Talk with Osker D. And this is my co-host right here, Bree Bree.
What's up, y'all?
I want to make an announcement real quick. We making some changes. Can I use that pen, please?
Yes, sir.
We making some changes here. With the structure of the show, it's about to change. One, I don't know if y'all noticed for like the past few weeks, it's just been me and her and I. We are about to add maybe a couple more co-hosts to the show. We're still working out some things. hopefully it works out. Kenneyman is no longer with us on the show. And Lexi B is on a hiatus for business and personal reasons. If she returns, it'll probably be sometime next year. So we have to proceed as if she's not going to be here until that changes. So you'll see a whole new revamped version of this show in the following weeks, and even different structure, So, but as a professional say, we wish you well in all your future endeavors, and thank you, Vox Wave, for making all this as special as it is. So, as you can see by my facial expression, I'm not too happy to announce that. But we have to change the energy now. And I'm gonna change that by, first saying that how about them Cowboys? Oh, how about them Cowboys? Huh?
Oh my goodness.
Damn, boy, them Cowboys been good to me. They been good to me. They done let me say that 3 weeks in a row. We are one of 7 teams in the NFL. There are 32 teams. We are one of 7 teams that are undefeated. Huh? How about them Cowboys?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, listen. Listen, I got a message. I started to bring me a bag of pork skins up in there and show y'all how them the only skins that's good. The only skins that's good. Put a little hot sauce in there on it and eat them. And you know what? Next week, I don't care if we win or lose. I'm going to come up in here with a bag of pork skins and some hot sauce and eat the ones that's good. That's good. As I take a page out, what's that man's name? I forget his name, but we're going to sit there and we're going to look at you. That's good. How about them Cowboys, baby? 3-0, baby. And counting. We got the Saints this weekend.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Say who y'all play.
They don't have Drew Brees, but we cannot take them lightly because Teddy Bridgewater, listen, that boy that can play, and that team is they gonna be there. We got to go to them. It's gonna be a tough task ahead, but we will prevail because we got the talent, we got the willpower, we got the dance moves. You better believe it. How about them Cowboys? And also, if anyone is interested in becoming a part of this show, please make sure that you hit me up. You can email us at slicktalk4040@gmail, slicktalk4040@gmail, to inquire about it. You have to be in the DMV area, and you have to have reliable transportation and be able to get here every Wednesday. Cause I love helping people out, but I'm gonna tell you now, I gotta drive through traffic to get here every Wednesday, and that shit is no fun. I had to leave. You see, I don't dress up in here like, if I could dress like I wanted to, I'd have a Dallas Cowboy t-shirt on right now. I had to come straight from the office to here every Wednesday. So, sometimes I'm able to change clothes, and most times I'm not. But yeah, please make sure that you have transportation and you're capable of getting here on your own accord and leaving on your own accord. Some things just gonna have to change for me personally. I'll embark on that later. Right now, we're gonna let Bree talk to y'all about some shit.
some very, 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 very disturbing stuff that I came across last week when we was doing our break on the show. Came across these videos, or was it before? No, before the show started, I came across these 2 videos about these kids. One kid was coming from school and got stabbed up bad, and the kids sat around with their cell phones and just watched and record as the boy was taking his last breath. Then a few days after that, another incident happened where a young little boy was in the locker room in school and all these kids jumped him. And again, while these kids stood around, record, and watch it happen. So my thing that I'm trying to understand is, like, where the parents at and what are the parents doing to, you know, like, why do kids even that young have cell phones in school? They should be focused more on, like, getting that education and playing sports, something more constructive than videotaping somebody getting beat up or somebody taking their last breath. Like, they young. So their focus should be more on education and everything than doing that dumb stuff. And it's everywhere. Kids getting bullied every day, and it's beginning to be like a trend now, and it's sad.
All right, so let me answer a couple of those questions that you have.
I know.
One, we're gonna start with the possession of a cell phone. Well, we're in a new age now, Bree. We're in a technology age where,
unfortunately,
yeah, where it would actually be a disadvantage if your child doesn't have a phone. Because, you know, people don't really have landline phones anymore. Like, landline phones are obsolete. You don't have pay phones. You know, you used to be able to run down the street, go in the corner, put a couple coins in there and call if you had an emergency. There's nothing wrong with a child having a cell phone if the parents are raising them in the right way. There are phones with restrictions. There are phones that only have 1 or 2 buttons on it, and it is programmed specific numbers in it to call. That, you know what I'm saying? If you don't trust that your child is going to do what they're supposed to do, it's ways to enforce, you know, them following the rules. The problem is, this is what you got to understand, Bree.
It's also the teachers, too. The teachers be sitting back watching it happen like they're afraid of the students.
Well, the teachers actually, you had to, this is something I understand because I come from a family with, you know, my mother was a teacher.
Right.
Well, teachers can't do anything now. They can't intervene because if they touch the child, they getting fired or they going to jail. They getting fined. Stuff. It's not like it used to be. Teachers can't even really break fights up anymore. They can't even break fights up. They're at risk of getting in trouble for breaking up a fight.
Or hurt.
You got to let the police or the disciplinary people come in. You got to wait for them now. Like, it's all types of things now. And they don't pay teachers enough. Teachers are underpaid. And I think that teachers, that's my opinion. But I don't give a damn who don't like it. But I think that teachers should be getting paid more than doctors and lawyers and all of them people. And I'm going to tell you why. How the hell did you become a doctor or lawyer?
Exactly.
Who got you there? Those teachers.
Yep.
The teachers and professors should be getting paid the most money. They should be getting paid a whole lot of damn money. They get paid peanuts to put up with your slow asses in their classes that don't want to learn, have no discipline, have no manners, and they got to put up with your shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yeah, I don't blame them for sitting back with their damn arms folded. I don't get paid enough for this shit. Spark up a cigarette. Get paid enough
some
for this
people do spark up a
yeah, yeah. Why not? I bet you 90% of teachers and professors now, they weed heads now. Yeah, they got to ease their mind now. Had to deal with these ignorant ass people that come up in their classroom. You already don't want to learn but I don't want to get too far away from it. That's why people have cell phones. The issue with this is, Bree, these children that are doing this, that are pulling their phones out and recording this boy getting stabbed to death, and recording this precious little child getting beat to a pulp in a locker room, are being raised by children.
That is true.
That's the problem. They mama and daddy those kids that came up in that age when they thought Lil Wayne was the greatest rapper ever.
Well, I didn't.
But I'm just saying that Generation X, that class of people, unfortunately, they're parents now. And they don't exactly have their priorities together. And I'm not saying all of them, but the parents of these kids obviously didn't have their priorities together. Mm-hmm. When your kids do shit like that, you're not raising your kids right. You're not. When your kids do shit like that, when your kids stand around and watch somebody die and pull out phones and record it, you're not raising your kids right.
But get the kicker to this one, though. Now, the little boy that got beat up in the locker room, he was black. He got jumped by a whole bunch of white kids. Uh-huh. Now, if the shoe was on the other foot,
let it have been a white boy getting beat up by black
people.
Let me tell you something. Them kids would have been taken away from their parents.
Me the most,
they'd have been taken away from their parents, and their parents would have been locked up.
And then the dude that was recording, he was stomping and kicking the little boy too. And you know what they'll say about them? Oh, they're going through some problems at home.
Nah, they are. You know what their problem is, and I'm praying that somehow this video gets to one of their parents, or you could be watching right now. Mm-hmm. You know what the problem is with them kids? They parents ain't shit.
And y'all ain't shit. And they be on too much GTA. Yeah, I'm going to find y'all little kids that be calling me the C word, too. Mm-hmm.
I wish, when I see video like that, I wish I could turn real little and go in there and whoop their ass.
Yes.
Because I was something else when I was that little. I'd have come through there and I'd have cleaned that damn little room up. I'd have gave everybody in there would have come out looking like raccoons. Shit, I'd have raccooned every one of them little bastards.
And then you approach the parent. Then the parent will fight you because you try to tell the parent and explain the parent in the most adult way.
Because the parents ain't shit.
What their child is doing to your child.
Because the parents ain't shit. The children are only a reflection of their parents. Mm-hmm. That's the thing about that's poor parenting. Like don't get it twisted. There are I know parents that have children that are of that generation, this new generation, and they raise their kids right. Mm-hmm. They raise their kids with morals and principles, and their kids wouldn't do anything like that because they raised them properly.
Man, I had a little 6-year-old little girl tell me suck her, you know what? I said, excuse me? Oh, that little girl was going to go flying to the next moon, wherever that was at.
But you can't send her flying nowhere because you're going to be right up in jail.
I had to catch myself. I was like, ooh, girl, you just don't know.
Hey, what's going on? You know what? I got to say something to this gentleman here. Tim Taylor, what's going on, sir? Man, y'all, let me tell you something. Tim Taylor and his wife, I don't know if I told you this, but a couple years back, I used to get the buddy passes to fly through Southwest.
You told me that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you again.
That on the, plane
but
when you was going home.
But these people, man, I had gotten on this flight, and I never forget. I got to Baltimore, and I almost didn't fly out then, and it almost wasn't enough seats for me and I barely got on, and I was like, okay, if I get on here, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm like, I should be good. I got on here. So I'm flying from Baltimore to St. Louis, and then from St. Louis to Little Rock. So I fly from Baltimore to St. Louis, and I get there, and I go to the counter. I go to the counter, and the guy tells me, oh, man, looks like the flight is full. We'll see. Well, come to find out, it wasn't any seats available, and I was stranded in St. Louis overnight. Fortunately for me, I know a young lady by the name of Darnetta that I've been knowing for years, and she moved to St. Louis, and I was able to get on the train, and she picked me up and let me sleep on her couch, and she took me back to the train station to get back to the airport early the next morning, because they told me I had to come and try to get on an early flight. And I get there, and that flight was full. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh my God, man. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to pay some extra money to try to get on another flight. I was almost gonna have to pay for a whole nother flight to get there, and that wasn't working out. And then it was they were like, well, you can wait, and we can fly you to Dallas, fly you to Texas, and then you can fly from Texas to Little Rock. Something about that just didn't feel right. And I was standing up there, and so Tim and his wife, I had noticed that they were sitting over there, and it looked like they were dealing with the same situation. So something happened. Well, before I know it, I'm looking down, I'm feeling down, and they're standing right there, and they're like, excuse me, sir. Like, you going to Little Rock, right? And I was like, yeah. And in my mind, I'm like scared, because I'm just saying, when people approach me like that, I'm just like, who the hell are you? In my mind. But they had such great energy about them. And I was like, yeah. And he told me, he was like, man, my wife, she got a soft heart, and she made me come over here to tell you, man, ask you about it, because we going to Arkansas too. And he's like, looks like we're not gonna make this flight. He's like, but what I'm about to do, man, is I'm about to just rent a car, and you more than welcome to ride with us. And I thought about it for a split second, and I'm like, well, shit, man, you think about this day and age. I mean, for one, they are two Caucasian people, and nothing against it at all. But looking at the way things are, you feel kind of like caution, like, hell, I don't know if they try to take me on some dog road, and you never know. But it just didn't feel like it. Yeah. It just didn't feel like it. It felt genuine. And before you know, I said yes. Yeah. He was like, you don't worry about anything. I'll take it. So we walked, we went, he rented something. We got in there. They made sure I was comfortable. They spoke to me the entire time. We talked, got to know each other, come to find out his mother wrote like this book, wrote a novel, a really cool novel and stuff like that. She's an author. He's from Arkansas. He's a Dallas Cowboys fan. She's a Patriots fan. His wife. On the way, I had texted my mother telling her what was going on. My mother, you know how mothers are. She panicked. She said, FaceTime me. Let me look at these people. Let me talk to these people. My grown ass. My grown ass.
See, at least
but I get it. So,
at least your mama, my mama would have
so
told me
they were more than happy to do it. They spoke to her, and my mom was like, how much I owe you for doing this for my son? And they like, we don't want anything, ma'am. They were like, your son is amazing guy so far. Like, shoot, man, we went to Steak and Shake. That was my first time ever going to that place. We stopped at Steak and Shake, and we ate, and Tim would not let me pay for my food. I tried. He was like, your money is no good in here, sir. I'm talking about we had a burger, fries, and a milkshake.
That sounds good.
It was really good. I had been hearing about Steak and Shake for a while, and I never got a chance to try it. And then we took pictures outside of the place together and everything. It was awesome, man. Those people, like, I got to know them, man, and it was, that road trip. It was crazy because getting to know them so much about them, and they are a wonderful couple of people. And I always thought, man, you can make a movie out of my situation, because that was around Christmas. That was one of the best Christmas gifts I ever got.
Been a Christmas holiday
they made
special.
sure they got me there to see my mom safely. Funny thing is, his name is Tim, and my older brother's name is Tim, and Tim picked me up from the airport when we got there. Like, it was an amazing thing. And then I ran back into him when I was flying back this year, and saw him. He was flying that way. But yeah, that's a great dude, man. That was a great situation there. And I'm real grateful to even have met them folks, man. But yeah, like I was saying, it's all about the parenting. It's bad parenting. These kids, poor kids. That you say poor kids because all they got is their parents.
And some of them don't even have. They got either the mother or the father, or because the father either locked up or the mother either locked up. So it's like they got the mother,
and you
but
know
not
what?
the father,
I'm glad we saying this, because it's something I want to say. Okay, I don't have any children.
Neither do I.
Yep, I don't have any children. But what I do have is a special set of skills. And my brain is big as Texas. So what I'm going to say is, single parents, it's your responsibility. We can't keep using these excuses anymore. This is something that I need single parents to stop doing. Preferably, and I hate to do this, but
I know, go ahead and
single mothers, because it's more common with them. You need to get a male figure in your child's life. If you and the father don't work out, it's okay. But all that, I don't need nobody, this and that, I don't need nobody. It's not about you needing somebody, but it's about what that child needs. You need to get a male figure in your children's life. Even if it's a friend, have him, if he's willing to, because if he's your friend, he'll be willing to. Have him come around, man.
But you guys
have that friend talk with them children, man. Show them a different side, because when they just see your side, I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, baby, you had poor taste in picking a man.
But you gotta think about it, Osker, too. Like, with what's going on nowadays, women just can't bring just any man around their child.
I'm not saying bring any man around their child. And see, that's what I'm talking about. I done dated women with children, so I already know this bullshit that they gonna say. Well, my baby dad is stupid as hell. Well, tell him to take his stupid ass and sit in the corner. What we need is somebody to be around these children that can show them a better way. Stop making excuses. I don't give a damn about your dumb ass baby daddy. He can stay over there where he at. Oh, he in prison? He in prison? Good. Let somebody with a strong presence be around. I mean, this is the thing about it. Of course, you don't just bring anybody around your children, but let's be honest. Single mothers, you telling me you don't have no man that you know that would be a good person to be around your kids? Go on, tell that lie, because you're a goddamn lie. I meet a lot of them. I've met a lot of them, and They got a lot of good men around them. They got good men that look in your phone. Let me look through your damn phone and find all these mails in here that you be texting and all this shit. It's some of them guys, man. It's got to be one of them guys that's willing to come around and spend some time and just show your children a better way. We got to help each other out, man. And stop passing up good people for that. That's the problem. You can't do it by yourself. You really can't. You can't. A child needs both of their parents. They need both figures in their home. Somehow, man. They need it somehow. There's only so much that you can teach a child from one point of view, from one perspective. You don't know it all. And you do, man, I'm going to tell you something. I got to give it to some of these women, though. Some of these single women raise some great people. They've done it. It can be done. But on the other hand, there's a lot of ignorant ass single mothers out here. And I know a lot of them. Y'all ignorant as hell.
Yeah, to keep their child from the father and stuff.
Keeping your child from their father trying to be in their life. You keeping them from them.
Because the father don't want to be with them no more. So.
Or you too worried about who he in the bed with.
Yeah.
They ain't none of your damn business. Y'all not together no more.
Or sometimes it can be the opposite. The guy can worry about who the female.
Oh, trust me. I done had to damn near beat up a couple of baby daddies.
I ain't gonna speak on mine.
I done had to. I done damn near had to put my hands on a couple of these dumb ass baby daddies. And you know it's you make things complicated because I hear guys say this, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't like when I hear guys say it. I've said it myself. I'm guilty of it. I have heard plenty of guys say, "Oh, I ain't dating no girl with no kids." And you know what? That's a nasty ass thing to say. But hey, you ain't giving us, a lot of y'all ain't giving us a reason not to say that. Cause we don't want to put up with your shit.
Yep.
Cause hell, I dealt with one that would not put her baby daddy in check. But I wasn't giving whenever I want to step in and say something or do something, oh no, you can't do that. He too ignorant. You can't talk. Well, why don't you have us get together and talk? Nah, he too ignorant. Nah, you can't ride with me to go pick the kids up because he's stupid. No, baby, he ain't stupid. You can only call him stupid after I put him in the hospital. Because when I pull up in that ride, he ain't going to be talking no shit. He ain't going to do nothing. Trust me. Trust me. One thing that I don't know if you know this, but this is something that men have. Men have a radar on the inside of them for each other. You can look at a dude and tell that he can whoop your ass. You can look at him and tell. You can feel it's an energy that men give off. Where you know what? I'm not messing with that dude right there. Because that boy right there, whatever he got, I don't want it. And that's what it was. That's what it was. But usually when they tell you though he ignorant, this and that, they making excuses. It's because it ain't got nothing to do with him. It's more so what she doesn't want you to find out. Yep. Because she's still fooling with him.
I tell people this all the time. I say, if you're dealing with somebody that got kids, always remember you're not going to always come first. They're going to always find a way to go back to like their baby mother or their baby father and sleep with them. Yeah, it's
sad.
And I dealt with that twice.
And that's why I always put a clause on it. I say, you know what? Yeah. I'm not going to say that I wouldn't date a woman with kids, because I would. But it's a certain stipulations involved. For one, I definitely want him to be dead or in jail, never to get out.
Oh my God.
I want him to be dead or in jail, never to get out. You got me then. Oh, I'm in then. But if the nigga is in town somewhere, if he's in driving distance, before we even embark into this, once we've decided that we want to be serious, you're going to arrange a sit down with me and them children's father. Mm-hmm. We're going to sit down and, hey, my name is Osker D. And the first thing that need to happen is she need to sit us down and say, hey, look, this is the dude that I'm with now. This is the guy that's going to be around your children. This is their father or his or her father. And then I need her to get the hell out the room. And when she get out that room, as she said, I'm Osker D. I am the guy that's going to be around your kids. I will never, ever be disrespectful to your kids or to her in the presence of your kids. If I have any issues with them that I feel like goes beyond my pay grade, I'm going to be hitting you up about it. We need to exchange numbers. Plain and simple. Handshake. Now, what I need you to do is just like I'm going to respect your children and the mother of your kids and the fact that you are their father and the fact that you've had a past with her. Understand this. Your past with her is dead. The only thing that's living are those kids. What you gonna do is now it's boundaries. It's a line drawn. You stay your ass on that side. If you come across that line, I'm gonna check your ass every time at the door. Plain and simple. Do we have any issues? Handshake, move on. I shouldn't have to be seeing you too much. I mean, we can get cool. You can bring your old lady over and we can watch the Super Bowl together and we can do that. But you're going to stay in your place. You ain't never going to have no private time with my girl. Whatever you got to talk to her about them kids, I should be able to sit right there and listen to it. Because guess what? They under my roof. Mm-hmm. And I'm taking care of them. I'm the daddy now. I'm daddy too. I'm not biological daddy, but if I'm taking care of them and treating them as if they are mine, I should have that same respect. It shouldn't be no private conversations between you and her now.
Yep.
We working as a team now. This our baby mama. These our kids. Yeah.
Too much.
I'm just saying. That's the way it should be. And that's the way when a woman is about her business, that's how she gonna carry it. She gonna set both of them men straight. And now y'all, look, this who I'm with, nigga, you who you are, and y'all better not act no fool. Or I just kill both of you niggas. That's the way she need to carry it. For real. And then go on by the business and let us handle the handshake and move on from that. That's how it should be done. That's the only way I'm gonna date a one with kids. Cause other than that, no, all that secrecy and shit, I'm not dealing with that.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
They can keep their kids.
Nah, y'all can do all that shit y'all want to do.
They can keep their
it's
baby
cool,
mama.
Because all that privacy, all that, you can't ride with me to pick the kid. No, you shouldn't even. I should be able to go get the kids. I shouldn't have no problem with their father. I should actually be friends with him. I should be his best friend. Because his kid's life is in my hands. Like, you should respect the man that's willing to take care of your kid when you couldn't be there in a certain type of way. Because sometimes, man, she might have been the worst type of motherfucking companion to you. But I just might have a different pedigree about me to where she don't treat me the way she was treating you.
I don't know. Growing up, I had godfathers. I had 2 godfathers growing up. One is gone. God rest his soul. So, yeah, I had godfathers growing up. So, like, they was pretty much like my father figure for a little bit.
Right on. Yeah, it's a reason we need both. Mm-hmm. Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, a man, a man can teach his son how to be a man. Can teach him how to be masculine, and he can teach him how to smooth talk and all that, how to be charming to women and different things like this. But a mother can teach a son how a woman receives that sweet talk.
Yep.
And how a woman receives a man being gentle, and teach a man how to be gentle. Because a man can't really teach another man, a boy, how to be gentle. We rough, but that woman can give him that finesse that he need. A woman can teach him that, you know what, man, it's okay, man, if you failed at something and you sit in your room and you cry for about 20 minutes. It's okay. That don't make you less of a man. It's okay for you to wear your heart on your sleeve sometimes. Mm-hmm. That's what a woman can teach you. A lot of things that men won't.
I had to teach my godson that because earlier this year, my oldest godson, my mother lost her mother. So this was the first time I ever saw my godson break down and like literally cry. Because he don't really cry about nothing unless he get popped or something. But I looked at him, I said, go ahead, let it out. And he just bust out crying like he couldn't hold it in no more. And he was looking at everybody. I said, don't worry about it.
You got to be able to show that emotion, because you can't walk around here being the hardest son bitch around. It just ain't even. It's not even real. It's not real. Mm-hmm. You can't live like that. You got to have some type of emotion to yourself, man.
Yeah. Like
we're not robots. I could talk about this all day, but we're gonna move on.
Move right on.
I want to talk about. I like to try to help the viewers out.
What you meant about this rollout in music?
Yeah, that's what I'm about to cover here. The purpose of a rollout in music. I like to try to help people, because I'm noticing something. I'm seeing a lot of artists that I know that are making the same mistakes that I've made. And instead of talking shit about them or not saying anything and being like, well, I know they're going to fail at this. No, we're going to talk about it. So the purpose of a rollout in music. Let me define a rollout for those of you that don't know what that is. A rollout is like, all right, I'll explain a rollout to you. You know how you got this, okay, let's see. Okay. Anybody that watches like the Avengers movies and things like that. Okay, you got Black Panther that came out a couple years ago. Everybody knows that there's going to be a Black Panther 2.
I would hope so.
Yeah. So a rollout is, okay, let's say next Friday, Black Panther 2 just come out. They just put Black Panther 2 in all theaters and they run no commercials about it.
No trailer, no nothing.
No trailer, nothing. Would that make any sense?
No.
No, because nobody knows about it.
Get it
yeah,
now.
no one knows about it. No one knows that Black Panther 2 is coming out next Friday, and it comes out. Boy, they gonna miss out on a lot of money because they didn't do it. They just rushed into the shit. Like, shit. So, a rollout is all of a sudden you get an alert on YouTube. Video says, trailer for Black Panther 2, official trailer. So you go look and it's, oh shit, this thing look like it's good. And it says that it's coming next summer. So everybody's talking about the trailer getting shared. You see it on Facebook, Black Panther trailer, Black Panther 2 trailer. Everybody's watching it, the views going up, the comments. Everybody like, ooh, I can't wait till next summer when this come out. I can't wait till this come out. All of a sudden, a couple months from now, McDonald's starts selling Black Panther toys they run a little, they selling cups with Black Panther on it, T'Challa cups, and the eyes glow on the cup, glow in the dark. All type of promo stuff for it. All of a sudden you 5 and Below got Black Panther stuff all in there. You got all these different promotional items talking about Black Panther. Then all of a sudden they put out a behind the scenes video on HBO talking about the making of it, and they working on it, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and all this Black Panther stuff just building up until, all of a sudden when the Super Bowl come, it's a extended trailer, premieres, getting you primed and ready for a few months out when summertime hit. And then boom, it's the hottest damn movie of the summer, and everybody go and watch it. That is what a rollout is. What I'm seeing a lot is a lot of artists are just putting songs, videos, just dropping this shit. Like just cause I can go right on my phone or go on my laptop and type in and upload my song, my new single, and put it on iTunes and all that good shit, and it'll be on there tomorrow. It'll go live tomorrow, cause you can do that on DistroKid, TuneCore, United Masters, so on and so forth. And then you expect people to go and buy your song, go and stream it, go and download it. It's no rollout. You have to make people you have to make people anticipate it. You can't just say, oh, next Thursday my new video drops. Man, who are you?
Just like that new girl that's out, the plus size girl named Lizzo. That song that's popular now, she did that song. She did that song and recorded it in the studio 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She said how
and they built up enough friction.
How her song got so popular, she let them play her song in a movie. Yeah. And people started going to like iTunes and downloading it and started listening to it, and that's how that's how that song it was able to be played on the radio so much.
Yeah.
Now.
So with that being said,
that
people slow down, artists. Slow down, entertainer. Slow down, because you opening up a box of disappointment with that. You drop a song, and then you don't get but 26 likes on the shit. Ain't nobody really streaming it. You get a few people post up a short video of them bumping your shit in their car, or a screenshot of because they bought it, and it make you feel good. Oh man, trust me, I know the feeling when somebody just out of nowhere, out the blue, you see a video, they tag you in it and they bumping your shit. Like that's
doing it.
That's a great feeling.
And still doing it.
But at the end of the day, I mean, that's all love. But man, them probably gonna be the only people doing it. Mm-hmm. It you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta build up a lot of friction where people are like, oh my God, I gotta get this song. Mm-hmm. I gotta see this new video. Because other than that, you just bullshitting yourself. You really are. You know how many songs drop? You know how many videos come out? You know how many artists out there? You got to look at when stuff is dropping. You drop your single on the same day that Chris Brown dropped his. And he had a rollout on it. He had a rollout. Ain't nobody buying your song. Who are you?
Chris Brown song.
They gonna get that Chris Breezy though.
Unless Chris Brown shout you out and say, hey, go listen.
That's about it. Chris Brown ain't got his ass on you, though. Chris Brown is thinking about Chris Brown.
I can't wait till we get to this topic.
Yeah, but slow down, man. Slow down with dropping your stuff like that. Cause I've done it and it's shit still sitting there. It's just sitting there. I dropped the whole album. And I actually did a slight rollout, but I didn't do it right. I did a rollout. I just wasn't able to put the proper funds behind it to make it do what it do. If I knew then what I know now, different story. But yeah, that's a music lesson of the week. Moving on.
Move right along.
Give and take in relationships, friendships, business.
Ooh.
All right, so.
That's a tough one.
No, it ain't.
I know, I was being sarcastic.
So, you got people, I know everybody around the world, everybody watching this knows someone or some people that all they do is take. Like, they ain't ever got shit to give. All they do is take from you. All they do is use you for what you have to offer. And they have nothing to offer you. Nothing. And that is a horrible thing in relationships, friendships, and business. It's not going to work. Mm-hmm. People get tired of you. Every time you look around, you need something, or you need this, you need that, you need this. When are you going to have something to offer them? You got, like, for instance, let's tap into relationships right quick. You got some women out here that's dealing with a guy that he ain't got no job. He's just laying around in the damn house.
Yep.
He expect you to believe that sitting at the house and going out trapping with his boys is enough to take care of the house.
I had a few of those in my past.
But you paying all the damn bills. And you want to go out and have dinner and things like that. And every time you look around, you fronting the bill.
Yep.
He ain't never fronting the bill. You fronting the bill. And you doing it why? Because you love him? Well, damn. When you going to start loving yourself? That's the question I have. When you going to start loving yourself? Because, yeah, you love him, don't you? But shit, he don't love him. Because if he loved him, he'd get his ass out and get a job. Mm-hmm. But why he laid up there with you? I'm at his mama house with his mama, getting it popping. Because I am all you niggas' mama's favorite side nigga. Yeah, y'all thought y'all wasn't going to get that today? Shit. I guess they thought they wasn't going to get that today, bro. Shit. But all he doing is taking and taking and taking. He got nothing to give you. Oh, you think what? Sex? Oh, the sex is that's what he got to offer. But aren't you giving him? Anywhere. Aren't you giving him sex too? That's a fair exchange. How about that dinner you keep paying for? When he gonna pay for dinner? When he gonna cook dinner? Why you got to clean up when you come home? Why you got to clean anything? Don't you work and he don't? And that house ain't clean? I
was like that in my last relationship.
Ooh, I used
to do doubles and all that. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, hey, can you put the clothes in the washing machine and, straighten up the room while I'm at work? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Come home. This person's still sitting in the same spot they was sitting in when I left to go to work. I'm like, what's going on? But see, I can't stand when a dude be like, oh, you tripping. How am I tripping when I'm asking you? See, that's what irritates me. When I ask you to do something simple and you can't even do that. So now I'm wrong because I'm having a whole attitude and you just like making my skin boil.
You're not wrong, but you are wrong. And I'm gonna ask you to explain to me why you're wrong. What's wrong with that whole picture?
Besides me going to work and coming back and he was sitting in the same spot.
Yeah, what's wrong with that whole entire picture though, Bree? Where did it go wrong?
Because I asked him to wash their clothes.
Think bigger.
I was at work. All right, then what I'm missing?
You chose him.
That is true.
Yeah.
But you gotta realize some guys sweet talk you and make it seem like
Nah. Listen, women sweet talk too. We all got that con artist in us. But this the thing about it. As soon as you find out that a person is full of shit, separate yourself from them.
Just unfortunate.
And then, we can sit up and talk. Hey man, we getting too old for that.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can't help who you love. Yes, you can. Hey, you know what? You're absolutely right. You can't help who you love, but you can help how you love.
Yeah.
You can help how you love. I love your ass from all the way across the world, baby. We ain't got to be together. I love you, though. I love you.
From a distance.
From a long-ass distance.
I'm
talking about from
Africa.
somewhere Dak Prescott can't get it to you. How about them Cowboys? It goes the same way with friendships and businesses.
And
For instance, with businesses.
And that's exactly why he's where he's at, and I am happy.
with businesses, like for instance, you go through a company that's like the music business. I go to a record label and they sign me. My job is to make music, quality music that can bring us money. So I go out, I'm like, hey, this is what I need. I need this producer, this producer, this producer. I need these models, I need that. They spend all this money. They're like, okay, we're going to put it in the budget, blah, 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 blah. Put it together. Do the music video, do the album. The album goes rubber band. Yeah. Album goes rubber band. Not platinum, not gold. Not, no. Rubber band. So I come back, hey, man, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. I know I can make this happen. And they trust me again and they give it to me. And this time that motherfucker go paperclip. I come back again. I ask them to do it again. Hey man, what am I giving them? I'm giving them bullshit. I'm taking, but I ain't giving them a damn thing. It just doesn't work. It does not work. So people need to start looking in the damn mirror, man. Look in the mirror at yourself.
Yep.
And if you are one of them people that's taking, and not giving, you need to reevaluate yourself. Because you're pissing people off. I'm telling you that now. And they may not tell you that. But I'm here to tell you.
Well, I'm telling you now, I'm one of them.
So I'm putting it in my spirit to say this. Stop being a goddamn taker. Be a taker and a giver.
Right. It don't hurt to give back.
All right, so my next topic is self-reflection and enhancement. And this segues right into it. By looking in the mirror. You need to look in the mirror at yourself. We oftentimes try to blame other people and other situations for us falling short of the things that we want.
And can't nobody say, no, I'm not. Yeah,
when
everybody
in
does
fact,
it.
the person that's responsible for it is that some bitch that you look at every morning with that morning breath and take that toothbrush and go. That person you see that's who's stopping you. And you need to understand that. They are stopping you. And listen, It might hit you home, hit a lot of people home. Me, I'm gonna say this, it hit me, it's gonna hit her. It's gonna hit all of y'all. You are the reason why most things that you've done that went sour, you the reason.
Yep.
I don't care what you think. You went out today and them folks did this to you at your job. That shit your fault. You know why? Because 9 times out of 10, this is one or two things. Oh, they picking on me at my job. You know why they picking on you? Because you allowed them to pick on you at first. And you didn't stop the shit to begin with. You didn't nip it in the bud in the beginning. So of course they got comfortable with doing things to you. And now you want to get mad. Or you went in there, you lost your cool, you ran your mouth, and now your ass is unemployed. You did that to yourself. You in a bad situation because you could not keep your composure. Sometimes we have to just say, you know what? I'm going to be too smart. I'm going to be smarter than these motherfuckers. And I'm going to just let them say what they want to say. And I'm just going to go ahead on and do this dumb shit they asking me to do. I'm going to do it today so I can live to see another day. And I'm going to get this money and I'm going to move on when I can. And it's going to hurt them even worse. Mm-hmm. And like, we have a lack of patience for things. We don't let the process go through with things. We often get, I'm gonna be honest. Hell, in this business, entertainment, film, you got people that, I haven't yet experienced it, but I know how it goes. You got people like, oh, well, like for instance, with our situation with Silk White, it's a lot of people involved.
I lied.
And it's a blessing when you get a call and he like, hey man, can you be available for this day? I might have something for you. I'm blessed to be on the show I'm on. Mm-hmm. And mess around and get a role in something else that he's doing that he believes in. And he felt like I was good enough to be that play that role, big or small.
Right.
And I'm thankful. But you got some people that see that shit and be like, well, this should have been this way and this should have been that way. And hey man, this that man shit.
Right.
And you need to have more patience. You so worried about what somebody else got, an opportunity that they got extended, and you don't understand that maybe you didn't get it because of some shit you did or didn't do.
Pretty much.
Maybe you don't work as hard as that other person that got the role. Maybe you don't promote. A person definitely wants to see you promoting.
Yep.
You should be talking about it everywhere. I talk about it here.
Pretty much.
This is Slick Talk with Osker D, but you definitely believe that some respect gonna get put on Silk White name up in here.
Always.
What you need to do is mind the business that pays you.
Yeah.
Huh? How about the Cowboys?
Oh no.
Speaking of movies and Silk White, y'all need to make sure y'all go and visit goodtogofilms.com. Good, the number 2, gofilms.com. It's a whole lot of content on there. It's a new movie just dropped called Hold Me Down. Shit is great. There's a lot more stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah.
We are approaching the season finale of Till Death Do Us Part. Season finale of season 1.
Season 2 coming soon, y'all.
Yeah, season 2 coming soon.
Chill
Boy, the wrath of the wrath of the Rack Man. It's coming, baby. They better know it. We're going hard. But make sure that y'all go to goodtogofilms.com. Make sure that y'all go subscribe to the Silk White YouTube channel. Because there's some good shit on there, man. I'm telling you. And they got my good looking ass on there.
Unfortunately, psych.
Yeah. Well, look, we didn't got to that time where that I'm not too fond of. I apologize. I didn't really pay no bills today, but I've charged to my head, not to my heart. There are 3 things in life that you should always listen to.
3.
The children.
Them little itty bitty children.
The animals.
The 4-legged animals.
And Osker D.
And a big old black Ric Flair right here. I'm sorry, I got tongue tied.
Ladies.
Ladies. Oh, my
You'll never be first.
Stepmother do not like when you say this.
But you might be next.
You heard what he said, y'all.
And fellas, take care of home, man. When you got you a good ass woman, and nowadays when you got you a good ass man, take care of home.
Fellas, stop cheating on the good women for busted up females. And ladies, stop cheating on men for dudes that don't wear their pants over their waist. Right here.
And stop cheating on your man for niggas dick ain't shit. We'll see y'all next week.
See y'all.
How about them Cowboys? Woo!
ought to see my Twitter and my IG, man, it banging like a motherfucker. Had my niggas stoked, cause he been right there with me in the gutter, shining on a hater, rockin' alligator, moving state to state, baby, I gotta stack that paper, know you missing me, but I'm living my dream. I went from driving hand-me-down to riding super clean. They said I couldn't do it, but I did it, now they know I am the flagship. Best it ever did is back to